Hey, friends and family, how you all doing? It is Friday, yeah, and I got kind of a late start today. It's 9:38. That's late for me anymore. Um, I went out last night to a show to see the Icky Blossoms, but I also got to see two other bands. A new band called Howard that impressed me. Young band. The guitarist is only 17. Young girl named Anne is a fan of ours. She's a fan of Indrima. I've seen her at almost all of our shows. Didn't know she was a musician. Plays piano and sings. Girl's got big presence already. This is her first band. I don't know how many shows they play, but that last night was the first time I saw them, and this young lady's got something to offer. And then Dark Wave, which is a spinoff of the band Dim Light. I'm thinking I gave Dr. Strangely Strange a copy of the Dim Light single in an exchange, but I like their new band better, actually, Dark Wave. They're still way into the Nick Cave, marrying Bauhaus, Joy Division type of bleak sound, but it's good. And then Icky was great, except they had equipment problems, and Nick's amp went on the fritz, and it sucked because they was blowing up. Icky Blossoms is hot as far as being of the moment. They announced the show like at the last minute at a local rock club called the Sydney. The place was jam packed. They were surprised. I loved it. I kind of knew. You can always tell when a great portion of the audience are musicians. That says it says a lot. It does. But then the other thing that I dug was, people are relating to Icky Blossoms as being a band of the moment. A lot of dancing. Saw a lot of people singing the lyrics to some of the songs already, and the record's not even out yet. That was real cool. So I wanted to riff on that right quick, and I also wanted to say before I forgot, because one of the things I was musing on as I went to bed last night and woke up this morning is, again, I'm definitely in a mode of being thankful to all of creation for my life. I'm very fulfilled. I don't need to. If I don't do anything else, if someone were to ask me, "Are you fulfilled, Dereck? Have you done what you want to do?" I'd have to tell you, yeah. I mean, I just want to do more of it. But right now, the way my life is, it's not perfect, but I'm loving it. Most of my prayers have been answered. Um, I am a respected artist. I'm a working artist. I'm recognized. Um, I have fans all over the world, literally, something I've definitely always wanted. I also have haters, and I understand that you can't be any good if you don't have people hating you. So I'm good. I have people that hate me. My relationship with most of my family is strong and good. And for example, with my sister Stephanie and her son Kareem, our relationship is even stronger. I'm real happy about that. Yeah, feeling pretty fulfilled. Kind of still a little tired too, but I just am not don't want to get into the habit of sleeping the days away. There's been times when I've been on tour where that became necessary to catch up. I don't like that. So anyway, to talk about music, I received Glass Orchid Aftermath's fanzine in the mail yesterday. Thank you, Mark. I've perused it, and there's also a little card in it. Saurian Secrets. And I just want to support this idea. I liked it when Robert Ye was doing it too, when he put out his fanzines. I like fanzines, and just the idea of home publishing, you know. Just boom, making it happen. I like that. Go, Mark. And I haven't spotted the piece of work that is Sequoia Flames. I'm going to give it a good look here. Along those lines, I want to shout out today to Nathan Morales. Nathan, if you happen to watch this, I really want to encourage you to get moving on your music. You know, I have watched most of the music that you have posted. You got something, man. Make it happen. Sounds like you have a decent job, so you probably could sock away the money in no time that it takes to press up a record, even if you started with a 7-inch. You know, I was talking to the boy Ellis about a collaboration that may or may not happen at some time. There's no pressure, but we got to talking, and he knows of some places where you can get pressing done at a real minimal price. I mean, it's a real minimal what you get, but it was just letting me know that if there's a will, there's a way. You can make it happen. I encourage you, Nathan. Let's. I'd love to see some music product from you. One more quick shout out to a woman named Stephanie. Fire Steve. She just made her first video. I watched most of it last night. I want to definitely welcome you to the vinyl community. I can't promise you I'll be watching all of your videos. If you want to be here, I want you here. I want to encourage all people, especially women. You know what I'm saying? This is not a boys' club. It's not. It's a people club. It's a community. Make yourself welcome, and I'm glad you feel welcome. I also vibe with how you just say, "Hey, I was a hairband aficionado when I was younger. Ain't no shame in your game, girl." And I just want to let you know that if you ever hear me slagging off bands that you like, just try to understand, not take it personal. I'm just expressing my opinion. You know, we all have a right to love what we love and consequently hate what we hate. But welcome. Someone had asked about seeing some Ornette Coleman. I highly respect Ornette Coleman and recognize the originality of his voice. I've had more Ornette Coleman in my collection than I have now. When I look at my collection and I look at what I've sold, I really come to the conclusion that I was really pretty psychotic for a while. I sold some records. Why did I sell those? I loved them. And some of them were my Ornette Colemans. It's like, where did that go? You know what I'm saying? And so it also has a lot to do with the venom in my verbal digressions on religion. That shit fucked my life up. I ain't got nothing much good to say about organized religion. Not much at all. So here's what I have of Ornette Coleman on vinyl. Ornette, the Ornette Coleman Quartet. This is not an original pressing, but it's a damned good album. Ornette Coleman has a very unique, singular voice. He's created his own system of musicality or notation or harmonics. All I can tell you is I know it when I hear it, and it works, and it's great. Ornette Coleman is great. The Art of the Improvisers. Folks talk about essential albums and collections. I think this one is. Maybe one of his other albums is, but this one definitely for my ears is just, had to hear this. The Art of the Improvisers. I also have Skies of America, a rather ambitious work of his. Excellent. You know, Ornette's not casual listening. The last two things that I bought by Ornette was this, the Quartet in Prime Time, in all languages, double album. And this is one where it's like, I like most of it, but I guess really what I ought to say is this is one I probably need to get more familiar with before I really try to talk about it. And the last Ornette Coleman I found, and this is one of the best, again, besides Art of Improvisers, one of the best Ornette Coleman albums I own is Ornette at Town Hall, 1962. This is a blazing album. and can't tell if this is original or a reissue. It's in such good condition. It's likely a reissue, but when I look at the inside and the record itself, it looks original. But that's beside the point. It's the music, and this is just fantastic, fantastic. So oh, also I'm just not going to worry about it. You know, I was out walking and I ended up in the antiquarium, and they had some stuff, and I bought it, and I'm just not going to worry about it. I'm not. Several people have communicated with me through email and personal messages regarding Dereck 2 that they really want it, but their money's not right. I understand, folks, you know, I really do. So my heart goes out to you. And I'm just saying along those lines that my money is tight too. And it's not that I should say I have no business buying records, but it's like, if I were in just a survival mode of thinking, I wouldn't be buying anything. I'd just be holding onto that money just to pay bills. But is that a life? Is that living? Fuck no. And that's another reason why I get so mad about the 1% and about the way that we've chosen to live. We are trapped by the market now. Some people thrive on it, but I don't think I'm the only one who sees a lot of misery in the way that we've chosen capitalism to be our focus rather than humanism. You know, it just really, again, points out to me how we as humans are just not as civil as we think we are. We really aren't very civil. We really can't even honor each other. We honor what each other has, and we covet it and we want it. And that's what we're about, rather than being about recognizing that we're a part of each other. It just popped out. It just came out from me riffing on the fact that I spent money yesterday and had to say to myself, fuck it, spend the money. You know, I want these records. This is why I'm living. I'm not living so that I have enough money to pay the bills. That's over my head. That's the part of life that sucks. Got to have money to pay the bills. Got to pay the piper. In the meantime, I'm trying to live and enjoy. So what did I find? What did I buy? Just a couple things. Definitive Jux, Def Jux. I like their approach to hip-hop. I wouldn't say I collect them, no, but there's something about their approach that resonates with me. So I saw an R2-D2 album, and I bought it. I've only played a little bit of this, but it's instrumental, and it sounds like it's mostly the beats and breaks that the guys have used or use for some of their tracks, which in many ways this is more desirable for me, you know, is to hear the tracks, the music. I really can take or leave hip-hop, you know, rapping, you know, talking. I can take it or leave it. I was showing Arthur Russell. I'll show it again. I hope the person who asked me about it got to see the video. Haven't played this again yet, but it's out. I found a black dice. I kind of like black dice, as opposed to the Black Keys or the Black Angels or the Black Lips. Black Lips are friends of mine. David Matisiak and Mason, they went to high school with the Black Lips. They're friends of theirs, and so I met the Black Lips, and crazy partying fools. But when it comes to those black slash out bands, Black Dice, this is what I like. These guys really get pretty crazy. They get pretty outside with their sound. Just a lot of straight sound manipulation. And yeah, I like this. Got this yesterday. Was really happy to find this. This band, I have not caught them live, but they've been through Omaha a few times. They're friends with a friend of mine, the guy in Touch People. But Yip Yip. Two Kings of the Same Kingdom. This is kind of wonky synthesizer music. Kind of goofy. Sons of Devo, maybe. I love the concept. And I love the vinyl too. I love the vinyl. That's nice. Just played a little bit of it, and like I said, yeah, this band sounds like the bastard children of Devo, and that's a compliment. Last thing I found, which was still sealed, but this was released in 2004. Einstürzende Neubauten, Perpetuum Mobile. This one I played the most of the records I bought yesterday. Love this band. Einstürzende Neubauten, Collapsing New Buildings. Just totally about the sound and the music. Deep stuff, really good. Okay, Summer Arts Festival starts today in Omaha. Most likely, most major cities have them. That's where I plan to do my walking today. I generally look forward to the Summer Arts Festival. I've bought stuff in the past there, probably not this year, but just looking forward to getting down there and mixing with the people and seeing what's up today. Have a great day, evening, whatever, whenever you see this. Be well.